Welcome back to Orlando Sentinel Varsity Sports. As you can see, I've been joined by Austin Lyon to discuss some of the top stories from this past week. And there was a lot of attention on weightlifting this week, with lifters trying to earn spots in the state finals.
Well, the state championships are April 23rd and 24th in Newport Richey. And weightlifting is somewhat unique in that there's a significant gap between the sectional finals and the state championships. It's about 2.5 weeks off for the athletes. But as you said, this week was big with guys trying to lift their way into the state finals.
And the most anticipated sectional final came Wednesday at Spruce Creek with a 2A Section 3 championships.
Yeah, that was the section that was most anticipated because it has the top 3 teams in the Sentinel Super 6 with number 1 New Smyrna Beach, number 2 Spruce Creek, and number 3 DeLand. And those 3 teams certainly showed their strength. NSB won 4 of the 10 weight classes, and the standout performers for the Barracudas included defending state champ Hassan Butt and Ta Hong. Butt won the state title last year at 129 pounds. He's lifting this season at 139 pounds, and he posted a new Central Florida best, 535 pounds total Wednesday afternoon. Remember that weightlifting is a combined total of bench press and clean and jerk. Hong was also very impressive, throwing up 490 pounds. That bettered his season best by 20 pounds.
Wow. What other performances stood out to you?
Well, as expected, Spruce Creek's Jerry Owens and Kyle Campbell won their respective weight classes at 154 and 183 pounds. And it was good for me to see Nick Cicerelli back in competition. He missed much of the football season with an injury, but has recovered, and he dominated the 219-pound division, benching 365 and cleaning 320 for a 685-pound total. That's a new Central Florida best. DeLand's Nick Booten took home the 238-pound title, and Tanner Fleming from Deltona posted a 690-pound total to win the heavyweight division. The most interesting result came in the lightest weight class. That's 119 pounds. New Smyrna Beach's Matt Hall tied with Jacob Uzzle from Spruce Creek. In weightlifting, a tie is broken by which lifter weighed less when they weighed in. Hall and Uzzle were exactly the same before the meet, so they had to re-weigh at the end, and Hall was nearly a pound lighter than Uzzle to give him the win. So perhaps a light lunch was the difference for Matt Hall winning the section title.
Maybe it was. Congratulations to Matt. How about the results from some of the other sectional events?
Well, you also had the 2A Section 5 meet, which was Wednesday at Timber Creek, with most of the Orange County schools competing. Among the top performances there were Alex Fields from host Timber Creek, who set a new area best with a 620-pound total. Apopka's Tommy Leslie and Dominic Bell from Wekiva also won their respective weight classes with good totals. Chris Camp from Tavares was the star of the 1A Section 7 final at Bishop Moore. Camp is a 169-pounder who hoisted 640, which is an incredible total. To give you some perspective on how good that is, 625 pounds won the 1A state title last season, and Camp's total was 15 pounds better than that, so he'll enter the state championships as the favorite. Also, Luke Turner benched 405 pounds on his way to a win in the heavyweight division. And check out the intensity from Gene St. Louis of Jones. He's already won the 119-pound weight class when he tries to improve his total in the clean and jerk on his final lift. He doesn't quite get it, but it's certainly not for a lack of intensity.
Yeah, you love to see expressions like that. That is great stuff. The final week of the tennis regular season brought a dynamic match between the top 2 teams in the Sentinels rankings as Spruce Creek traveled to Winter Park. It was supposed to be both boys and girls, but the girls match got canceled.
Yeah, a couple of Spruce Creek's players came down with a nasty stomach virus, so an unfortunate situation there. Only the boys took the court, but what a great match it was between the Hawks and Wildcats. Winter Park prevailed 5-4 thanks to a doubles win from Christian Kosgard and Ryan Plumley. The entire match lasted more than 4 hours and ended with players barely being able to see the ball. On the 1 and 2 line, Spruce Creek's Baca brothers both won their singles matches, with Sean Baca defeating Matt Saltzgaber 7-6, 6-4 in a great match. Older brother Drew was also victorious at number 2 singles, and the Baca brothers teamed up to win their doubles match. But Winter Park ended Spruce Creek's bid for an unbeaten regular season with a team victory.
Yeah, high drama in that tennis match. Hopefully that bodes well for district tournaments beginning next week. All right, Austin, we'll catch up with you in just a little bit later in the show. For now, we head to the Diamond for baseball and softball highlights, starting with a Friday afternoon softball game between Apopka and Cypress Creek.